Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Mattymon. This is not a scheduled video, but I just wanted to talk about my experience with the midnight launch of the Switch at EB Games at Hillside. So for those of you who are not video gamers, Nintendo's newest console, the Switch, just came out March 3rd, which is today. A friend and I decided to go and brave the lineup for the midnight launch. And long story short, we actually got one. We both got one actually. So it was really cool. Actually, where is it? Yeah. So we both got one. That was the amazing part. And they had more than enough, which is amazing. What was not really amazing was the experience of the whole thing. So we got there at 9:30. And we were told that we were supposed to get in 11:30, and then things happened. We didn't get until midnight. You know, that's fine. That's okay. Things happen like that, you know. Maybe they had to run to other stores because they realized there were so many people lining up. But anyways, when they got in, it felt pretty organized. They gave us slips of paper, and the slips of paper had a number. The number didn't guarantee that we got a console, but it, you know, pretty much, if you were like the first 40 or 50 there, you pretty much got a Switch if you didn't pre-order. So it's pretty good. Like, they put the pre-order line on the left side of the hallway and then the non-pre-order line on the right side. And we were pretty good. It was pretty nice. And then things started to happen, and it wasn't a really cool experience. I would like to complain a little bit, both to EB and to consumers, because I think it wasn't just one side that made it really long, but both sides made the experience very long, and it was just an endurance race pretty much. So people with pre-orders obviously got a chance to pick up their pre-orders and then leave, or you thought that happened. The problem with this whole scheme with EB was that in order for you to pick it up and get what you want, you need to sign up for an Edge membership. And this is where the first strike against EB. I thought it was really dumb. Why did you need to get a membership? Number one, there are already people out there hanging out for like hours. Like, there are children out there, parents who need to work the next day, and you're gonna make everybody sign up for a membership? I mean, I get that you're trying to sell your own products, but do you think that people in that lineup are gonna be extremely happy that you made us? You literally blackmailed us into getting your memberships. No. So, stupid brother singing. Alright, I'm back. So, that's number one. Number two, even if everyone was okay with signing up for the membership, you couldn't have announced it to everyone in the lineup that we could go on our phones and sign up for the membership ahead of time. Like, a lot of people, I'm sure, were surprised at the till that they had to fill in all this information and then prolong the wait for everybody else. So I'm just like, you know, you could have just yelled really loud or just walked down the lane in the hallway, just told people, hey, you know what, you need to sign up for this, and make sure that you sign up so that way it makes things a little bit quicker for us, right? No one told us anything. I actually, I was really lucky because it was on the slip of paper. It said that we're supposed to have a membership, so I just told everyone around me to do it, so we did it. Number three, so there was no like computer there for people to go and just type in and just sign up for a membership right immediately. So not only are they blackmailing us for getting the Edge membership, they didn't tell us that we were supposed to get it ahead of time, and they should have broadcasted it. And even if they did tell us, they didn't give anybody who didn't have data or a data plan on their phone an ability to be able to sign up ahead of time. Sucks. The whole experience of lining up outside and then lining up inside and then lining up inside the store was horrendous. I don't know what the protocols are when it comes to EB, but I have no idea why they kept all of the Switch consoles in the back room. Like, they could have hired a security guard to watch the big batch of them that were on the floor maybe, but every single time someone was like, hey, you know, what do you want? Like, oh no, I'm here for a PS4. I'm here for an Xbox One. Of course I'm here for the Switch. I didn't line up 5 hours. I was there for 6, by the way. I didn't line up for 5 hours just to get another console. And so they ask all these questions, and then once they ask you, like, oh yeah, you're gonna get the Switch, they have to leave their till, go to the back, grab a console, and then come back, adding like a minute of time to everyone's purchasing. It was just horrendous. And at the end, right before you leave, thank God that when I got to paying for my Switch, they had already closed it down. But there was a chance for you to fill out a survey and then get some free stuff. That's fine, right? You're like, oh, you know, fill up a survey and then you'll get free stuff. But this survey is located on your receipt, so you can't do it early. You have to do it after you finish your purchase. And if those people are doing their surveys, they're in the store. So until they leave the store, no one else can come into the store. It just blew my mind how inefficient it was. I mean, like, maybe they were being paid to be there for 8 hours, but I don't understand why they were making it so hard on everyone. And I don't think they were having a good time, the employees at EB, and I'm not dissing you guys, alright? Like, I know that you guys had nothing to do with this. This was corporate EB telling you this should be done. But this is ridiculous. Nintendo, if you're watching this, please never work with EB again or GameStop. Like, ridiculous. Next time, if I get something, I'm going to go to Best Buy. I wanted to take this opportunity right now to just quickly talk to the customers that were there. So, we're all there for the Switch. We're all there for the Breath of the Wild. I get that there are some mini games, you can pick those up. Why the hell were you picking up other things? Why were you bringing in games to trade in? Like, both sides are wrong. EB, you should not have had that clause where, like, they were allowed to trade in games. It's the midnight launch. Like, it makes no sense why you would add even extra time onto that. So, it blew my mind. Like, there were people bringing in games to trade in, and then they were, like, bargaining or whatever. And I'm just like, guys, this is ridiculous. This makes, like, I get if you're trying to buy, like, accessories and buy extra stuff, but, like, you literally doubled the time you were at the register. I mean, not only do you have to, like, answer all the questions, like, do you want warranty on this? Do you want warranty on that? And then you have to, like, watch people, like, trade in all these bogus games and stuff. Like, I'm sorry, but there's a time and place for that. You should have done that earlier. Why did you not do that earlier? I mean, EB, why did you say it was fine? Like, my biggest problem is Boxing Week in Canada. You can't return things during Boxing Week. You can return it after, right? Because it makes it so that people who are actually out buying stuff, it makes it more fun for them because they don't have to worry about lining up behind people just returning. So EB, why did you allow people to do that? It was ridiculous. Maddie and I, my friend, we were in and out 3 minutes, tops. And we said no to everything. And it still took 3 minutes. Yeah, it was not a good experience. And I don't think that all midnight launches are like this. I just think this one was a total disaster. EB, I have to say, I'm never doing a midnight launch with you guys ever again. Like, this was absolutely ridiculous. There were so many things that you guys could have done better, and so many things that you could have been a little bit more strict on. Like, you were strict on dumb things, like having to get a membership, but you weren't strict on things that needed to be addressed, like people trading in games. Like, for example, there was a family of 4 ahead of me who bought 2 consoles when it was clearly stated in the fine print that they were only allowed 1 per household. So you were strict on dumb things and not strict on other things. This was a terrible experience. Absolutely terrible experience. So I don't know if any of you guys who were watching were also part of that group that was with me. The people who were behind me, I'm so sorry. We tried our best to get in and out as soon as possible. And I hope that people who waited after got their Switches, and I hope that people were happy with this. But I also hope that you guys punish EB. Like, this is not okay. This is not okay. You do not treat people like this. You do not blackmail them into doing these things. But anyways, that's my spiel. I am gonna go teach now. It's gonna be a fun weekend. I just wish that the whole midnight launch wasn't as terrible of an experience as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be like in and out really quick. Oh well, things always surprise you, right? Have a good night.